convert the general form of a circle, which is given to us right here. General form of a circle is when you have x squared plus y squared, and then you have an x term, a y term, a constant, and then it equals 0. That's the general form of a circle. And this one's a specific circle. And we want to convert it into standard form, and then we're going to state the center and radius of the circle. So the reason from going from general form to standard form is so that we could read off the center and radius easier and graph it if we need to. All right, so we're going to start with this general form. What I'm going to do is I'm going to group the x squared and the x term together. So I have x squared minus 6x. And then I'm going to group the y squared and the y term together. So I have y squared plus 2y. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a little bit of a space here. So I have plus a y squared plus a 2y. And then this 6 here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 6 on both sides to get a negative 6 on the right-hand side. So I'm going to put an equal sign again. I'm going to leave a little space here. And I'm going to put negative 6 on the right. Now the reason for doing this is that I'm going to add a number here and add a number here to complete the square. I'm trying to find a binomial squared. And to do that, I need to figure out what number I need to add here. For the x's, you're going to take this middle number, 6, you're going to take half of it and square it. You have to do it in that order. Take half of the number and then take the result and square it. If you can't figure it out, then maybe do it off to the side. We want to do half of 6 squared. So I'm taking half of 6 first, which is 3, and then I'm squaring that to get 9. That's the number I need to add right here. Now it's an equation, so if I add 9 on the left, I need to add 9 on the right. So I'm going to put a plus 9 where that blank is. But then I also need to put a plus 9 on the right-hand side. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with the y squared and the y term. I need to figure out what number I need to add to make this a perfect square. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take this middle number, take half of it, and square it. So again, do it off to the side if you need to. So we're going to take half of 2 this time, which is 1. And then you're going to square 1, which is also 1. So for the y squared and the y terms, I need to add 1. It's going to be y squared plus 2y plus 1. But don't forget to add it on the other side as well. All right, so what happened here is that this now is a perfect square trinomial. You can factor that into 2 binomials. You can do the same thing with the 3 terms here. That's also a perfect square trinomial. That's going to factor into 2 binomials. And on the right-hand side, negative 6 plus 9 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So the right-hand side is 4. Now when you're factoring trinomials, we need 2 numbers that multiply to give 9, but add to give negative 6. That's negative 3 and negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9, and negative 3 plus negative 3 is negative 6. So this is going to factor into x minus 3, x minus 3. They're both the same, which they should be. And then here, I need 2 numbers that multiply to give 1, but add to give 2. That's 1 and 1. 1 times 1 is 1, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So this is going to be y plus 1, y plus 1. Now since the 2 binomials are the same, you could write it as 1 parentheses squared. So this is going to be x minus 3 in parentheses squared plus y plus 1 in parentheses squared. Now standard form of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So I'm going to write 4 as 2 squared. So we have standard form here, and then what's the center and the radius? The center, reading off the standard form here, we're going to have positive 3 for h and negative 1 for k. So the center is going to be 3 comma negative 1. Match it up with standard form. And the radius is going to be this 2 number. It's the number being squared over there. There you go.